We are going to bring Gabe on in just a moment and talk about his story. So why don't you fill in everybody, though, what we were talking about last week, and then we can lead in with Gabe coming on, sharing his story. What happened.
For sure. Yeah, a little refresher for people who were not here last week. So we put up a story that a Florida woman who works for the post office at her spare time wanted to do some Uber, and she uploaded her documents just like we all do, downloaded the app, and guess what? She got denied. And then she called Uber support and said, what's happening? And they said, well, your account is already in use by like 3 or 4 different people already. And this is something that we're going to continuously talk about until this problem is, it's never going to be solved. There's just too many drivers, but there should be more scrutiny on these apps, TNCs and DNCs, transport network companies and delivery network companies, to do frequent checks to get rid of these fraudsters, because you can literally go down the street and buy an account and be on Doordash or Uber Eats, which is completely unsafe, because these people who are using these fake accounts have not been vetted and have not gone through a background check. And that lady couldn't get on the app, so she had like 3 or 4 people. And out of all people, Chris, this week, Gabe says, "What the F?" I'm going like, "What happened?" And then he goes, "Well, they blocked my account." I'm going like, "Well, what happened?" And then now we can bring him on and he can tell us, his story with his own words in about 10 minutes.
What's going on, Gabe? How you doing?
Just trying to find some inner peace, man. Because my soul
sounds like you need to right now.
My soul's in turmoil, man. Okay.
Tell us quick what happened.
Well, I mean, it's really simple. I dropped my kid off at school yesterday morning, and I went out to try to scrape together some Uber rides in a very oversaturated market, as you pointed out many times, Sergio. And because I am the only reason I'm doing Uber right now is because Uber has a guaranteed $35.20 for 290 rides before December 18th, I think, or December 17th.
Yeah. And you had done 115 trash trips for that, I see already.
I had done 115 trash trips. Actually, you know what? My earnings for last week were $27 an hour after expenses. So
that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Bad. That's not bad. So, and that's even like super oversaturated, doing only about 3.5 rides an hour sometimes. But luckily we had a busy Friday last night. Anyway, went to turn on the app. It said, this account is blocked. I'm like, blocked? And then, you click on that, to resolve. Go online when resolved. Oh, go online when resolved. Oh, why didn't I think of that? Anyway, I logged out of the app. I uninstalled and reinstalled the app, and then I called customer support. Boy, was that a mistake. Because that's a huge waste of time for anything. Don't ever call support. I should know this. I should know better. Of all people, I should know better.
10 years, you should know that. Yeah.
Don't call support for any reason, because they are far more likely to make the problem worse than they are to fix it. And the people at support, you make it clear that they don't work for Uber, right? That's one of our drum beats here at Show Me the Money Club. They don't work for Uber. I don't know who they work for. Jack in the Box, maybe. I don't know.
Anyway, but so hold on a second. So you can't do this the guarantee anymore. You're effed.
Well, yeah, until I get reactivated, sure.
All right. So what did the support in Philippines tell you, and then tell us what you did after you banged your head into that black hole?
I talked to a very, very nice man in the Philippines by the name of Ron. If you're listening, Ron, salamat. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You are a very kind and patient man to listen to my middle-aged law degree having ass ranting on and on about how much I hate Uber. But he got about 10 minutes of that. And then I'm like, and he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna do something to your account so that it'll escalate it and someone will take care of it and blah. I'm like, don't you dare do anything to my account, Ron, because you're going to make it worse. He's like, oh, no, it's okay. I can do that. I'm like, no, don't do anything. Don't touch it. Stop it. Just make me a green light. Yeah, just make me a green light appointment. He's like, oh, let's see. Are you in San Francisco? I don't see a green light in San Francisco. I don't know where it is. That's because San Francisco is a metropolitan area and there isn't one in San Francisco. They're all outside San Francisco. He's like, oh, I don't know which one you want. I'm like, and then while he's like putting me on hold and coming back from off hold and blah, 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 I just get on the app and make a Greenlight Hub appointment.
Okay.
You can either do video or you can go into the Greenlight Hub. I was in the Greenlight Hub this happened at 8:20 in the morning. I was in the Greenlight Hub at before 10 o'clock, went in and sat down with a very nice young lady there who told me that my account is being investigated for fraud. I actually left out some of the things that Ron told me. He said that somebody had photoshopped my driver's license, started an Uber Eats account. He says he doesn't know. It's either in Orlando or San Diego or maybe Worcester, Mass. I'm not sure, but they've made 600 trips. I'm like, how do you know this? Can you give me this information? Give me the driver's license number and the plate on the car. He says, oh, that information violates the terms of service if I give it to you. I'm like, but this is my account, right? You're investigating me for fraud, so why can't you give me my own information that I allegedly put into my account? Oh, no, it violates.
Okay, so hold on. Somebody did 600 trips and they just caught up to it? Is that what happened?
That's what he said. But you know what? These guys
don't even know where it is.
Know. They make up shit. I don't know. They see some things.
They don't even know. It could be San Diego, Florida. I mean, that's the opposite sides of the country. It's like you could simply look at the 600 trips and you would know exactly. But here's the best part. It's probably at both ends of the country, actually, because if they're selling your account, there's more than one.
Accounts being used all over the place, probably. Like the other lady, it was 3-4 different accounts. So,
I've been an Uber driver for 10 years, so I'm used to getting it from both ends.
Oh, shit. Come on. Anyway, and then so at the Greenlight Hub, you're there, and then they give you some more bunch of info, and then they tell you what.
They said we have to send this to the fraud team. I'm like, no, not the fraud team. No, don't send me to the fraud team. She turned her laptop around and showed me a photo of the ID that was uploaded, and a much younger looking man than me uploaded his photo. I'm like, that guy looks like he's 25. I'm like, look at the date on the driver's license.
Okay, but you know what this is we've been talking about this quite a bit, Gabe. Then they're doing this, accounts are floating around, fake accounts, and it's super unsafe, right? And some shit's gonna go down that Uber is gonna regret not stopping these things, right? And I mean 600 trips, if that's a correct number, that's a lot of trips for the system not to catch up to it somehow. You know what I mean? It didn't happen overnight. So where are you at with this?
How did the guy
crazy thing is, how did it not flag it from the get-go? Like, if you're putting in the same information or something that's going to be matching numbers, shouldn't that have already been in the systems that says, oh, this is a red flag, you can't sign up or anything like that?
I mean, Uber has 30,000 employees. How many of those people do you think are making a little money on the side selling driver profiles and information onto the dark web?
Okay, don't get our conspiracy crowd going here. So
well, it's not a conspiracy. Like 30,000 employees, it's possible that more than one guy could be doing that.
That's going to happen. It probably happened in Philippines, bro. It probably happens more in Philippines than it happens here. So because they have all your information in Philippines.
It's true. They got it there.
So,
who knows? I mean, my information's all over the web. Honestly, you can type my name into Google and get my phone number and my home address. Like everyone here, you get your
So how did you leave the Greenlight Hub? Did you get arrested or something happened?
No, but it got a little dicey. Security had to ask me to leave, and I'm like, "Are you guys authorized to put your hands on me and drag me out?" And they're like, "Oh, we can't tell you what we can and can't do." And I said, well,
"So that's a no."
You know you're a lawyer.
I'm like, "You're gonna have to go call the Oakland Police Department and have me arrested for trespassing." And good luck for that. With that, by the way, seeing as 911 is going to put you on hold for 15 minutes, and 4 hours later they'll come here and they.
Okay, so where are you now? So what's happening now? Well, you're still not.
I got a bunch of. Well, I sent you a bunch of emails and messages that they sent me this morning, and they're just looking into it.
Okay. All right. So what, Gabe, I mean, this is something that we've been talking about, that it's happening quite often. It specifically is happening on Eats or DoorDash side because there is no check. Like, it happens less frequently. Still happens, by the way, that you can buy an Uber driver rideshare account any way you want. But that's tougher to do because they ask more frequent ID verification, right, with the selfie.
Yeah.
And in food delivery, it doesn't happen at all. There's just, you're out there and you're doing whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
People with multiple accounts, DoorDash accounts, 2s and 3s, they're grabbing all the good orders out of the. I mean, I've seen delivery drivers with 2 or 3 phones in their hands. They're all using different accounts, and the companies are not doing anything about it. So we're sorry to hear your story. Obviously, I mean, it happened to you, so it could happen to anybody.
Well, yeah. I mean, the worst part is that it happened to me. So definitely.
Yeah. In the middle of a guarantee.
Yeah, in the middle of a guaranteed bonus, and like
115 out of 290.
I threatened them with Prop 22. I threatened them with binding arbitration. They're violating state law when they just deactivate someone with no information, really. Like, anyway.
So we'll keep.
But this does make it like everyone here in the chat. If you're one of these people who's like, oh, I only do Lyft, or oh, I only do Uber, you're not. You're breaking one of our cardinal rules here. Don't be loyal to either of these companies, because neither of these companies is loyal to you. So there's no reason for that kind of loyalty, and you want to hedge your bets. Or, back in 2017 when I started, Lyft didn't make me any money. Well, maybe it's different. Like, that was a long time ago. Yeah. Things change. Yeah, hedge your bets. Be on more multi-app.
Well, we'll see where this goes. Hopefully it gets resolved quick so you can go back to your guarantee with all the trip radar trash that you're collecting.
That's the thing. Like, they don't even really send me that many trips. I have to take everything off of the trip rider, but I don't care. I take the $4 rides, $3 rides. The smaller the ride, in fact, I even put up a sign in my car that said, please don't tip me. I'm on an Uber bonus. Every dollar you tip me takes away from my bonus. It's true. I don't want to
only tip in cash, please.
If I average more than $12 a ride, I won't get I won't get any guarantee money. What? But if I average $6 a ride, I will get $5 a ride times 290. So why do I want to get tipped? I don't.
When does the end? The 17th, you said? December 17th, 18th? Yep. Oh man, that's going to be close.
I'm going to do it. Yes. I got it all planned out. It's fine. It's less than 15 rides a day. It's fine.
But that's under the assumption that you get back on tomorrow.
Yes, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, but I'm hedging my bets. I've got a Lyft bonus. I get $150 for doing 50 rides a week.
EV.
EV credit. EVs. They need to roll that out to the rest of the country in order to make it successful.
They do, but they don't really care about success. Like, these companies only think one quarter in the future. So,
all right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, you keep us posted.
Are we going to be profitable?
Yeah,
that's their only question.
Keep us posted, please, and then we'll keep our crowd posted. And hopefully, when you finish, you come back on and show us the result. If you finish.
We'll see.
Yes, and Gabe and I will be back on next week on Thursday for EV Money. So I'm sure we'll probably have an update there, because actually, isn't that the 17th? Or no, that's the 14th. So
I see all you EV drivers here in the Bay Area with your Uber and Lyft stickers. I know you're not all on my Facebook group, and I know you're not watching our live stream. So get with it.
All right.
Go look for
yes, guarantees kind of include tips. That's why we always say read the fine print, because we've seen them where it says tips are not included, and then where it does say tips are included. So
one is tips included.
That. So if you see a guarantee, read the fine print.
Tips and surge are included.
Yep. All right. So so we say goodbye. You're gonna play your ukulele. Is that what you're gonna do?
This is my calming song, my deactivation song.
Okay.
You can fade me out, or I don't know how you're gonna do it.
I don't know, because usually removal just removes you outright.
All right. See you guys. Thanks.
All right. Thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club, with Sergio and myself. Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.